So as you can see, we have 2 chairs here, which means Mrs. Ohana will be joining us very shortly. And she will be actually showing the gift that she didn't show on the last time that she appeared. We're going to be reviewing why I have one of the best wives in history. Christmas presents. Gotta love them. Stick around. Welcome back, family. Thank you so much for joining yet again. I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. I know I did. In case you didn't figure it out from the picture, the title picture, my wife got me 19 comic packs. She basically bought out the store. And this actually goes out to one of my viewers that said, hey, have you tried Ollie's, and gave the address. And my wife actually watched my video and read the comments. So be careful what you say to her, because she's like Santa Claus. She's watching. And speaking of which, would you like to come over and join us? Back up the chair. In honor of next week. This is what she had that day. She was actually looking at it so much. Boba Fett Black Series helmet. Just in time, as she's modeling like a Price is Right model. Voguing. Remember, next Wednesday... Actually, in 3 days, the Book of Boba Fett, Disney Plus, brand new Boba Fett series. Yes, you actually might watch this one, right? We'll see. So, anyway, before we get started, I've been drinking one of these or two each time I do a video, and I've been getting really stuck with bad flavors. And after the last video, and while I was compiling, I went through and I checked, and like every flavor in here afterwards seemed like it was decent. So apparently I pulled all the bad ones, but there was one that was coconut, and I'm like, oh, let me just get this one out of the way. So I drank the coconut, and it actually was decent. Sorry.
Put the lime in the coconut.
So, since you're like hardly ever here, if you want to pick me one, find out what I'm looking at. No looking.
What?
I can't. How am I supposed to tell? You got the mask on.
Okay. Ha!
Huh?
You probably won't like this one.
Bananas. Yeah, probably not. 99 proof bananas. What did I drink when I was a kid? Oh my God.
I don't know.
Oh, I can't open it. I have to pick another one. Mm-hmm. No, I can open it. It's just stuck like bananas. Yeesh. It smells like banana taffy.
I can't smell it, so.
This is how Boba Fett drinks.
Oh, that doesn't smell good.
You want to split it with me? No. So.
How do I put this thing down?
Turn. Oh, there you go. And it's lighting up. Don't shoot. That's just aiming. Actually, that's for his rocket, but okay. There you go. So, when at Christmas, I opened it up. First off, I went to move the box, and I thought there was a bowling ball. It was a square box, which weighed roughly 16 pounds, so perfect for a bowling ball. And I'm like, what the heck did she get me? I opened it up, and I'm shocked. Okay, I did not expect my wife to actually go out, watch my videos, read the comments, and buy comic books for me. So just as the person at work, one of my employees gave me a little gift bag with comic books in it, it really does mean a lot to me. So we are going to see. We opened up one pack on Christmas morning, and this is what we got. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. Okay, each one of these packs has a different quantity in it, so we're going to take a look. We got Green Lantern Corps number 20. She's got a box over here already. There are 2 copies of the same book, if I can find it now. I know there were 2 of that one. This isn't. We'll get this going a little smoother as we go. I'm sorry. Thomas Heller, Detective Interstellar, number 3 of 3. No idea. It is from Comic Experience. Who knows? I have to take the time to look all these up. There is literally like a 15-page, no real cover, but it says Helena Catfight number 1, Wake Me When It's Over, from Lightning Comics. I have no clue. You know, this could be one of those books that it remains nothing, or it could be something that there was only 50 copies of, and in the future it was worth a lot. Who knows? Champions number 24. Archie, Blue Ribbon presents its free comic book day with Riverdale. With Betty and Veronica. Boy, they're really drawn weird.
I like the old one.
Yeah. And keeping in the same vein, we have Riverdale number 7. Marvel 2-in-1, the newer series Thing and Mr. Fantastic number 11. And it's another one I'm not really crazy about the art for. DC Comics Sovereign 7, number 23. And Marvel is proud to present Star Wars free previews. And there's actually a lot of stuff in here which I was looking at. It's got the trade paperback for Princess Leia. It's Kanan Last Padawan in here. So these are the trade paperbacks, so it's not the comic books. It's not like it's like the advertisement for a super hot comic book, but it's still a lot of really good stuff in here. It's from 2015, and that's something that I'm willing to bet you is not in everybody's collection, but...
I saw this, and this was actually one of the reasons why I grabbed that one.
How many more packs were there?
There were still packs.
Okay, she didn't buy them out.
No.
Her vehicle had a maximum capacity, so... So that's the trick, is I have to buy her a Suburban if I want more comics. This is a 5-pack. Let's see what we get. So we have Superman number 39. We have Civil War 2, Choosing Sides, number 4.
No, this Superman was from January 1990.
I still think they should make more. They should incorporate the Civil War stories. Actually, what do I have here? Civil War. No, Frontline, a Marvel Comics event, number 11. It's also part of the Civil War. Legion of Superheroes. See, she knows I'm mainly a Marvel person, and a lot of the comic books are DC on the outside. So she was worried about me being disappointed about getting comics. And there's a lot of Marvel on the inside, which is fine. Legion of Superheroes, number 42. And Superman 1 year later, number 652. What the heck is that thing on the bottom?
I don't know, but I grabbed that one because it said 1 year later.
Ah. No,
this was July 2006. I think.
Next pack, which has Superman on one side and X-Men 92 on the other. Can't go wrong. Can't go wrong. Can't open it. I'm going to have a nice little stack of empty bags here. We're not saving the bags, right? You're not worried about these? Okay, good. And you know what's funny is when I stopped by Syndicate Comics the other day, I picked up another package of bags and boards. I didn't know I was going to need them this quick. The Adventures of Superman, number 441 from... That Mixoplex on the front. Legion number 92. Oh, sorry.
1988.
Sorry, Legion 92, number 44. Legion of Superheroes, number 295. Do you want to tell the age? The date?
Oh.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
August 1992.
Now, Legion of Superheroes, number 295. Nice 60-cent comic book. Really nice condition on these. Especially for the age.
This is January.
A 60-cent book is going to put it 84?
I don't know.
Legos. 48 counting down. Or is it countdown number 48? I don't see a number on it, so I couldn't tell you. I'm sorry. The evolution of... We're looking at the History Channel ad in the back, which shows planes evolving into X-Wings. If only we could, right? And X-Men 92, number 2. How you doing there, dear?
Good.
Really should have pre-opened these. This is a 10
I feel like a bobblehead.
Can you like... Marvel Exiles, number 23, with an Iron Fists, part 1. I wonder if Daniel Rand is getting a little ticked off that his name's being used like that. There's a wraparound cover from Comico, the comic company, in 1984. It says the Elementals, Birds of Prey, Chapter 3. So I'm assuming it's, there we go, Volume 1, Number 3. And as I said, it is a wraparound. Robotech, the New Generation, from Comico Comics number 7. The artistry on that kind of reminds me of Gru. Of course, then again, my belly kind of reminds me of Gru. Gordon and Ordway's Wildstar, number 4, from Image Comics. What do you mean? I don't want to hear, oh, we're talking about comics.
Close the box. What?
Ah. The Next Breed, Silver Star, a visual novel. I do not see a number on it, but it actually is. It's one beautiful name on the front. Says Kirby. So yeah, right up there. You see Kirby. Notice how the camera just refused to take Boba Fett out of focus. It knows where you want to go. Comico Elementals number 11. With, again, a wraparound cover, and tell me that's not a ripoff of She-Hulk. Flipping over, we get DC Nightwing, number 1, Our Worlds at War. And another wraparound cover from Comico, Elemental Special, number 2. And we are on to the next pack, which is only a 5-pack. I got a feeling somebody bought out a store, or a bunch of stores, or some warehouse or something like that, and decided to market these by just, putting in 5s, 10s, 9s, whatever books they could get their hands on. Robin,
I got a headache.
You have a headache?
Yeah.
You want to take that off and switch?
No, I got a dent right here.
And I'm supposed to be the one drinking. I need more alcohol if you're going to make jokes like that. Oh, but not banana. Man, that stuff is nasty. Shush. Robin number 25. We have,
Next February 1996.
Civil War, Black Panther, Marvel Comics event, Civil War number 22.
I got a lot of comic books for you.
Yes, you did.
But at least I get to see them.
Yeah. DC Universe Rebirth, Teen Titans number 5. And I know that a lot of the Rebirth books are actually gaining steam. I don't know if that's one of them or not. I couldn't tell you. Adventures of the Outsiders, number 37. 75-cent book, and I'm thinking that's like, what, 88? And, this one got dog-eared. This one got dog-eared. That sucks.
Well, look at this crap. Look at this M&M.
And Batman number 469. It's Batman versus Cobra Kai.
September 1991.
Which was 30 years ago. That's sick. The Legion...
30 years ago?
Yeah. The Legion versus the Justice League of America, number 12.
Okay, after this I gotta take this off.
Okay. Forever Evil, Arkham War, the New 52, number 2. The Legion 90, number 14. With a little baby Loki on it looks like. Legion of Superheroes, number 24, The Quiet Darkness, part 4. And last one in this pack, Action Comics, number 861. And we'll take a little pause here so the missus may switch her headgear. Ready? Okay. Okay, she's more comfortable.
Hi, now I can breathe, now I can talk to you guys, now I can see.
And you can see some of her.
Yay.
And while she was doing that, actually, and while we were paused, I opened the rest of the package to have this go a little faster.
We killed 2 birds with 1 stone.
Yes. Don't let Peter know that. So this one is a 5...
I thought he meant maybe Peter Parker.
No.
AKA Spider-Man. Am I right?
Yes.
Yay.
She hasn't seen No Way Home. Or Far From Home, actually. So... Superman in Action Comics, number 672.
And this is from December 1991.
Action Comics Weekly. 48 pages every week. Wow. I know when they come out with a story every month, sometimes they miss the mark. What were they pumping out when it was weekly? Ugh. Speaking of ugh, and this, sorry, the book is not ugh, but the movie was. Steel, number 3, starring Shaquille O'Neal. Man, that was bad.
This was April 1994.
Justice League of America, number 123.
It's so nice that I can move. I don't have a headache. But look, I still stayed with the Boba Fett.
Boba Fett,
theme.
yes. I noticed that. I meant to say
this
it too.
This is
and I
February 2006.
Another dog ear. We have Tales of the Legion of Superheroes, number 335. It's Election Day. And on the bottom it says, get Frank Miller's Dark Knight poster.
This was May 1986.
Next one, Captain Atom, number 2. Ooh, number 2. We're getting really low on them.
Oh, we got the advertisement.
More M&Ms.
Now, this is April 1987.
52, week 32. This actually not only has a month and a year, but it also has a date on the top.
What the hell kind of car is this, though? It's a Dodge something. The 2007 Dodge Caliber.
And it's taking a photocopy of its butt. The Blade of Vengeance, Eclipso, number 3. These are a lot of these books I have never heard of, but I was never...
We got a Super Nintendo ad back here. This is January 1993.
52, week 31. To you.
December 2006.
With another photocopy of the butt car.
Yeah.
Doc Savage, number 3. This says winter, so I guess they were coming out with these quarterly at that time.
No, that advertisement's funny. Time Life music, classic rock. I mean, remember these infomercials?
I used to get those.
I got those.
When it was like 11 cassettes for $1, and then you had to buy like 10 more cassettes at regular price. And I did. And then the secret was, as soon as you did that, you canceled your membership, and then immediately went and got another 11 cassettes for a penny or whatever. I remember they used to actually you had to tape the penny to the mailing card.
Oh, really?
Like they would have refused it if you didn't actually have a penny on it. Then Now Forever, number 1, Seth Rollins, comic book of the wrestling. I have no clue, but it's a Boom Studios, so that's cute.
I don't even know what the hell this is.
I don't either. Looks like we got a bunch of independents in here. This is cool. Source Point.
Wait, what does independent mean?
The big comics are Marvel and DC.
Okay, well, go.
Yeah, and independence basically has come to mean any comic book studio, producer, company that is not Marvel or DC. Like Boom Studios, Dynamite, Image Comics, Source Point Press, which this one, Hank Steiner, Monster Detective #3. Which basically looks like Frankenstein or Quasimodo. I'm not sure which. It's kind of cute though. Mosaic #2. It's a Marvel book. Now here you go. Dark Circle Comics. That's the name of the company. The Mighty Crusaders #1. I'm wondering if there was a #2. You realize that at some point I'm going to have to go through all these to see what they all are, right? That's going to take quite some time.
Meaning on the phone or laptop or computer to look it up?
Yeah, one or the other. Yeah, it could be on a laptop. Boston Metaphysical Society #3, also from Source Point. This has a really thick cardstock glossy cover, so they even though it's a company I've never heard of, they did spend some money on the cover on this.
And then again, when I went shopping for you, I didn't know what I was looking at.
Skylin? Don't know. Also from Source Point Comics #3. And it's an advertisement on the back for next month's #4. Next 2 books are actually in bags. Punk Mambo, I guess that is, from Valiant Comics #3. Legion of Superheroes #3. And if you're wondering roughly how old it is, it's got an ad on the back for Intellivision. You can see the date on the top.
Jeez, October 1984.
Jughead #14.
I like the old school Archies. I don't like this new looking Archie and crew.
And we have Batman Legends of the Dark Knight #4. And it's funny because on the back they have a picture of Tango and Cash, the advertisement for the movie. And if you know the movie, there was, what was her name? She played Sylvester Stallone's sister, and she went on to play Lois Lane in The Adventures of Lois and Clark.
Peepa Lola.
No.
February 19, and then actually this cover is the reason why I picked up that pack because I liked it. This is what, February 1990.
The newer version of Batman, but it's #92. And I thought 92 was or is it 93? I'm thinking of the Punchline version, which was overprinted, but
I don't know, but I picked that pack too because I like this cover too.
Oh yeah, it's got Harley Quinn penguin on it.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, I think that is Punchline in the background there.
I like this cover, which is why I picked it up.
Amazing Science Fiction, Strange Adventures #2, DC Black Label. Another thicker cardstock cover. We have Heroes in Crisis #6. Actually doesn't have too many pages on the inside. The whole thickness of the book is the cover itself. This may be something interesting. We have Convergence, the Green Lantern Corps #1.
This is June 2015.
Another really thick book, thick cover here from DC Comics. We have Amethyst #1. Wow, this was actually not that old. We have one of the variant covers of Dark Knight's Death Metal #1. Well, there is a variant cover of Dark Knight's Death Metal, I think #7, that's in my top 50. Actually, I think it's in my top 30. So, yeah, I don't know which version this is. If this is a 1 in 10, 1 in 20, 1 in 1, I don't know. DC Black Label, we have Edmund Wayne, Book 6. This is Jack from Hawkeye, but a little smarter. So
Jack.
She hasn't watched Hawkeye yet, so.
Jack. All I know is that Jack is from Titanic.
I wish that the Jack from from the Hawkeye series suffered the same fates. Let's put it that. Anyway, Legion of Superheroes #5. In all seriousness, though, Hawkeye was much, much better than I thought it was going to be. Ooh, we got a thick book here. Oh, hello. We got 2 thick books here. We have Detective Comics #1000, 96-page giants. And I'll be honest, it looks in really, really nice condition.
I like that cover.
Yeah. Nice square-bound book. See that? So, yeah, it looks like Ollie's... we're not doing the same thing with Walmart packs, so we're pulling out like the 1 in 100 Momokos, blah, blah, blah. But you're still getting some good books in here. No, and in the same package, this was a 10 book pack, was Action Comics #1. 80-page giant, also square bound, and also in really nice condition.
And I think that's also the cover why I picked that pack too.
We're down to a 5-pack here. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Legacy Robin #33. Hiya! I kick you off the boat.
Didn't we have this one before?
It does not ring a bell.
I thought we did. I think we might have. I think this is a duplicate.
Legion 93, #50.
March 1993.
Yeah, I don't see this one happening. All-Star Western featuring Jonah Hex versus Superman. I think that'd be kind of a one-sided battle. Call me crazy.
That's silly. Maybe people are interested in this? I don't know. Not me.
Not me. X Factor #108, X-Men Deluxe. Mystique on the cover.
I like those skulls.
And that's a cool cover. Batman Legends of the Dark Knight #11.
Do we have that before?
No.
September 1990. Who remembers that?
What is it?
Game
Game Boy. I was
Boy.
looking at the thing.
I haven't got it.
Links.
Links. I don't even remember that.
I played Tetris so much on the Game Boy that every time I closed my eyes trying to go to sleep, I would actually see the blocks. And you know that's
I like
bad.
that cover.
Catwoman, #17. Everybody loves Catwoman covers.
I don't know. It looks cool. And this is January 1995.
Valiant Comics XO Man of War #2. The books are in really nice condition. I got to give them that. I was worried about a lot of these books.
Being bent.
Yeah. Red Circle Comics Group. See, now that's a company I've never heard of. The New Adventures of the Mighty Crusaders #1.
Looks like Power Rangers.
Well, actually, it kind of reminds me of like Star Spangled Comic Books from the 1940s a little bit with a couple of those guys.
And it's a Canada.
Oh, $1.25 in Canada.
Ha! Stupid mate. I'm dumb sometimes.
Well,
Don't comment on that.
she's perfectly smart when she bought the comics. Comico Comics Elementals #10. This is what happens when you put a gun in your hand.
You die.
Well, that's what happens when you don't pull the trigger. Yeah, I don't know if you people are familiar with Atlanta area. There was a shooting a couple days ago at a
Movie
theater at the No Way Home. It's a theater that has reserved seating. And somebody went in, and there was somebody sitting in the guy's seats. And he told him to move. He wouldn't move. He shot him. I'm okay with that. And it's been a big debate between me and my friends and my wife and everything. And I said, look, seriously, if you're in an area where it's common for people to bring guns to a movie theater, why are you going to poke the bear? You know, if you know that you're in an area where you could get shot if you open your mouth to somebody, why are you going to tell somebody, no, I'm not getting out of your seat?
I could understand both sides, but at the same time, you just shouldn't shoot people.
But it's Spider-Man.
Oh.
It's No Way Home seats.
I don't know.
You know, if it was like fried green tomatoes, I'd sit somewhere else. Anyway, Marvel Exiles number 16.
So I guess we got some Marvels in here. Mostly DC.
Comico Comics Elementals number 2. With another wraparound cover. This is a repeat. We saw this one earlier. Nightwing, Our Worlds at War number 1.
See, I don't remember that one. 2001. I should have put the duplicates on the table, but that's okay.
That's all right. Pulp Heroes Nightwing Annual number 1. Forever hold your peace.
No, she does have something behind her back. Behind her booty. Look, she got a knife. Look, see? Oh, there we go. She got a knife.
I know, isn't that right left thing?
And it's annoying? A pokey.
Who's poking who?
I don't know. She got the knife, though.
Well, sure.
But again, by the looks of it, he could be poking. Okay, no.
That's what I was wondering what you were talking about here. You know, I always say, my wife's always saying we got to keep it friendly. I'm like, how do you think kids are made? DC Outsiders number 13. You do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself around.
August 2004.
Flight's End, Part 5 of 6, Hawk World, number 31. That looks like some Metallica album cover or something like that. Or Guns N' Roses.
February 1993.
Could be Guns N' Roses.
Oh, yeah. Well, I saw this cover. I'm like, what the hell is this? I'm like, I haven't got a clue. I'm like, DC? Who knows?
Now, I saw this one. This is a 10-pack. This was actually the book that was on the outside. And I got very excited because I've been actually putting together this Bendis run. And I was missing number 2. And I was like, okay, just if this is the only book in the cover, in there, I'm happy with it. Invincible Iron Man, number 2. So, there we go.
And look.
There we go.
Another M&M's ad.
So when I go buy a bunch of packs of M&M's from Costco, don't get mad because like you're putting them all in my brain here. Boston Metaphysical Society issue number 4, Source Point, and again with the really thick glossy cardstock. We have A Next, the next generation of Avengers. They couldn't have come up with a better name of this for this, though? I don't know. A Next number 2.
Who remembers the Got Milk ads?
Milk mustache?
Got Milk?
We have Boom Studios' Judas, book 4 of 4.
Gotta have a good stereo system to make a boom, boom, boom.
Really?
Okay, that's interesting.
We have Monstrous, Heartbreak and Blood Loss, number 2 of 3. Another Source Point Press. Okay, I don't remember this company named Source Point Press, but apparently they had a lot of different books. Source Point Press. Gutter Magic, number 2. Smoke and Mirrors. Quantum and Woody, number 4, from Valiant Comics. You know, just the name alone, I wouldn't have bought that book.
I had no choice.
I know, well, it was in the middle of a pack. You couldn't see it. Manhunter, number 10, from DC Comics. Whining Dog at the top of the staircase.
September 1995.
Speaking of Whining Dog, Jughead, number 7, with a bunch of dogs on the cover. And they're getting treats because they're hungry.
They look like very happy dogs.
Unlike ours at the moment. Cause
Our dogs are happy.
not right now. The
Well,
Bassett's now because he wants food.
The one isn't.
Secret Origins featuring Superman and the Newsboy Legion, number 49. We have the Legion of Newsboys.
Almost done, people.
Yeah, we're getting there.
This is June 1990.
We're only at 35 minutes.
Only.
Superman in Action Comics number 675.
What game is that?
Secret Smash TV. Super Smash TV. I'd buy that for $1.
I don't know, but this is March 1992.
Okay, this is the Marvel Comics I have never heard of. The Comet Man, number 1. Watch, there'll be some MCU rumor and that'll go up to like $200 on Comic Tom's list, and
This is 1986.
JP will say it's it's a dumpster fire.
Who remembers the adventures of Gumby and Pokey?
Superman the Man of Steel annual number 2, Bloodlines Outbreak. Okay, no outbreaks during COVID, please.
1993. Who remembers the crash test dummy? Sorry, I like the advertisements.
Outlaws, DC Outlaws, and it tells you right at the very top, it's the first issue. This is a collectible. You have to buy this.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. September 1991.
Oh, this is good. Somebody put a sticker, a price sticker on the book itself. A doy. It's got a dog ear too. Who cares? All right, so we got 6-part miniseries number 2, DC Legends, with an ad in the back for Charleston Chew and Sugar Babies.
Yeah, do they still sell sugar daddies?
Sugar babies.
No, sugar daddies in
daddies.
the middle.
And on
and this one is December 1986.
So this is a reprint. We did get this one before. Batman number 92.
Yes. I really like this cover.
We did get an Action Comics number 1000 earlier. The square bound.
Yes.
This is when we have not gotten DC Metal Men number 6 variant cover. In case you're wondering, on the new books it'll say variant cover.
I really don't like the new books.
This one is a reprint that we had earlier. Another variant cover of Dark Knight's Death Metal number 1. This is also a reprint of what we had earlier, Edmund Wayne. Which I said it should be Jack, but he didn't die.
Oh, yeah.
This is a reprint also from Amazing Science Fiction Strange Adventures number 2.
Mm-hmm. Duplicates.
This one is not. We did not get Deceased number 6. Oof.
That's a pretty cool cover.
This is a reprint, Amethyst number 1. Well, duplicate, sorry, not reprint. Naomi, number 6. Does not hurt to get Naomi comics right now. City of Bane, Batman number 72, The Menace of Magpie.
That's a pretty cool cover. Just remember, friendship is universal.
We have Doomsday Clock, number 9 of 12.
I actually got that pack because I noticed, I'm like, ooh, what's that? What's, because of the back cover, I'm like,
2 more 5-packs to go. Final 10 books. So it looks like we have a race here. We have the fastest man alive, Flash, guest starring Superman in a race. Is that one of the races that they've had?
This is August 1991.
Batman Family Suicide King, number 4 of 8.
Oh, Jesus.
And gravity is working.
Oops, sorry.
It's okay. I'm looking for a number. I'm not seeing it. Generation X, X-Men Deluxe. I'm not seeing the number.
Generation X, Generation X.
But it's got an ad for X-Men Chef Boyardee in the back.
Anyone want some X-Men Chef Boyardee? Mystery supervillain pasta shape inside. I thought Wolverine was a good guy.
Yes and no.
Depends.
Yeah. Deadman, he doesn't play by typical good guy rules, but he does have honor. Deadman's Hand, Nomad, number 6.
Charleston Chew. I love Charleston Chew.
The new
Candy bar.
The new Teen Titans, number 21.
Which was June 1986.
Bizarroverse, Superman, number 44.
That's a kind of cool cover.
Deathstroke, Terminator, number 20.
How to be back. This was March 1993.
DC's The Young All-Stars, number 23.
We're not focused. Oh, now we are. This is March 1989.
Manhunter, number 8.
Oh no.
And the last book, da-da-da-da.
This was in July 1995.
And here we have The Young All-Stars, number 21. And it fell. Last book. Thankfully, I was able to kind of stop it with my feet. And there you go. Here's the last book.
Which is... Holiday?
Yeah.
Holiday!
Don't get me blocked here with, a copyright strike. No singing songs.
I
So,
don't sound like Madonna.
Madonna doesn't like the way she sounds, actually. She thought that she sounded very squeaky at that time period. But squeaky made her hundreds of millions of dollars.
So now, what I was going to say before about getting the comics. Well, when I first... Well, thank you for that commenter who commented on Mr. Ohana's video about Ollie's. Because I figured, hey, I know where Ollie's is. I like that store. So then I figured, hey, let me stop by, see it. And then I was overwhelmed with seeing the packs.
And what's actually funny is I don't like Ollie's, but it didn't register when he said Ollie's. What I was thinking was when I did my show 2 months ago,
Yes.
somebody came in and said that they had a store in Cartersville with comics and stuff, and I don't know where it is. And he bought all my Funkos because he was trying to increase his inventory. I gave him he actually named the price. I said, okay. So for some reason in my head, I would thought that the commenter was referring to that store. That's why he asked for the address.
And then when I watched Mr. Ohana's
You can
video,
say Rich. My name is Richard. Everybody knows
when I
that.
saw his video, and then I was reading the comments, because I do read the comments, and stuff. So, AJ Henson art, thank you.
Yes, AJ, next year, if you could, like, recommend a place that has, like, AF-15 or Daredevil #1 would be cool.
So anyhow, I went through the comments the one night, and then the next day after work, I decided, hey, let me stop by Ollie's, see what this person's talking about. Then I went in there, I'm like, okay, this is a score for a Christmas present for Mr. Ohana. And then when I got there, I'm looking, I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, okay, this is a score, but then I'm like, DC Comics. I'm like, does he even like Batman or Superman? So then in my head, I'm like, well, it's comic books. I think I scored. Then driving home, I had self-doubt. I'm like, no. I'm like, he's more a Marvel guy. I'm like, oh no. But then through that shopping experience, I realized that it's not that I don't like comics. I don't think I'm really not a Marvel fan. I think I'm more of a DC fan because of Superman and Batman, because I know more about them than Marvel.
Wonder Woman.
Oh, yeah. I got,
Green Lantern, The Flash.
Yeah, so. But I'm like, well, if he doesn't like him, well, I got some stuff that I may like in there.
I almost said Submariner. But Aquaman. There we go.
Yes.
So,
thank you for that tip, Mr. AJ Henson art. Thank you.
So it's been a long video, but we're going to wrap this up. And thank you so much for sticking around. I hope that you guys had a wonderful Christmas, and you remember to tell every person in your family that you love them and you're glad that we made it through another crazy year. Last two have been nuts.
Okay, time out. You don't have to pause it.
Not pausing. Ah, okay.
If anyone figured out the last video I was in when I opened that box, this is what it was. And this is what I was like, oh, I can't wait. And
yeah, that's why she spent the entire video just like staring at it like, yeah. You want to put it on? No, not now. I'm like, what do you mean not now?
There you go. This was a mystery object.
I got this so we could do CGC unboxing, and she could have a choice of what she wanted to wear. And she liked it.
And I still do. I mean, it's huge, but it's good.
Well, it's got to go over your head. Yeah. I'm not saying you have a big head. I'm just saying it's meant to go over a head. Oh, okay. I mean, the Stormtrooper one that they had at Syndicate, which sold, had voice modulation.
That would have been cool.
Yeah. So, anyway, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining again.
If we don't see you, have a wonderful, happy New Year. Have a safe one. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, 2022. Here we come.
Yeah. And no more, every year it's like, hold my beer. I'm going to beat the last one. Okay, enough. Father Time. Leave us alone. Let us get back to normal. Hopefully you've watched No Way Home. You've watched the Hawkeye series. I'm already working on my costume for the next time I go to Dragon Con or to a Comic Con. And I don't think it really takes that much to figure out. With my body frame, there's not many heroes that I could pull off, but I definitely could pull off somebody with a bald head, a white suit, a purple cravat, and a cane. Because Miss Bishop has the audacity to think that she could just quit us. Like we're Goldman Sachs. Yes.
It looks like I'm holding a decapitated head of Boba Fett.
No, you're not. I mean, it's Boba. You're not. I'm not talking about your armor.
Look how cool this is.
I'm not talking about your armor. I'm talking about my armor. My armor that was given to me by my father. Oh man, I'm so psyched about that series.
Okay, my friends.
Yes, we're gonna wrap this up.
Family.
Thanks for joining yet again. Happy New Year in advance. Watch out for my 2-part videos, which will be the top 50 comics in my collection. It's increased from 20, which is so cool. And we're going to wrap this up.
Toodles.
Take care, everybody.
Bye.
Mahalo.